there, treasures, and welcome back to another training for the Bentonville PTO. Today we are going to be discussing how to keep your electronic check registry. This is super important not only for your records and to keep track of your balance and such, but it's also a requirement for your end of the year audit. So if you can keep track of it and do it the entire year, it makes your life and our life as BPTO officers much easier towards the end of the year when you have to do that audit. It's super easy. You're going to go to the Bentonville PTO Weebly website. You're going to come right here to financial forms. And then you're going to come right here to the checkbook register template. We're going to hit that download file, and that's going to download that to our computer. It is an Excel spreadsheet, so we're going to then click open file, and it will open that in my Excel program here on my laptop. It will always open as a, give it just a second. It's thinking. All right, it will always open in the protected view. So you need to make sure to click this enable editing button so that you can go in and personalize it for your specific school. And we want to go in here and change this to the school year that you are in. So I'm going to do that. And then you're also going to come here and change the beginning date. We always start our fiscal year on 7/1 of whatever year your school year begins. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to come right over here to this spot, and this is where you're going to put your beginning balance. Now, this is not going to be your RVEST balance. This is going to be the balance that the treasurer from the BPTO sends you at the beginning of the year. I'm just going to make up a number for right now. Just for information's sake. The reason that might be different from your RVEST account is that is your audited beginning balance, and sometimes we have things that um, don't get they don't get processed until after the new fiscal year begins on that July 1st, but they are part of last year's budget, so that's why they show up on last year and not this year. So don't go by your RVEST bank account, go by that amount that your BPTO treasurer sends you at the beginning of the year, because that is based off of your audit from the previous school year. So you're going to see, I'm going to just make up a number and throw 5,000 in there. And you're going to see it's automatically going to feed that down into my balance for my check registry. And if you choose to use this, which I highly recommend, it has all of the programs and all of the formulas already in there, so it will take care of everything for you. Now, you absolutely can use something like Quickens or some other accounting software like that, as long as you can input all of these categories into it so that at the end of the year, you have the same information that we need. So you can see what's listed here. We've got the date. We've got what the transaction, so that would mean, is it a deposit? Is it an ACH, which is an electronic deposit or withdrawal, check number. These are kind of, you can use them however you prefer. I usually delete the category button because to me it sounds like the same thing as budget line. But again, that is up to you, however you want to keep track of that. And then, of course, the day it cleared, and then whether it was an expense or whether it's a deposit. So let's throw just a couple of little examples in here. So I'm just going to throw a date out and say on 10/9/2020, I wrote check number, I'm making things up, 1234. It was to Autumn for back to school drinks, and it goes under hospitality. And obviously your budgeted line will be based on whatever part of your budget you're pulling this out of. And we're going to say it's an expense for $50. And you're going to see, because those formulas are already plugged into there, it's going to adjust my balance for that. So then let's do a deposit. Let's say On 10/9/2020, I did a deposit for, let's say, membership. And we're just going to reiterate that that's membership. And we're going to say we deposited $1,000. All right, and so now I know right off the bat exactly what my balance would be, and it makes it easier to do your monthly treasury reports. And like I said, if keeping track of it all throughout the year makes your life easier when it comes to mid-year and end of the year audits. So that is how to use your check registry. If you have any specific questions, feel free to leave them in the comments or contact your BPTO board. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next training.